How you doing, bud?
Couldn't find nothing about the
These
Canadian Maple
things?
Leafs. No.
All right, so guys, here's what we're talking about today. We're talking about these things. We're talking about older bullion coins versus newer bullion coins. All right, I came in today, haven't seen Andrew in about a week and a half or so. Wanted to see how he was doing, and I missed you.
Yeah, buddy.
And he has, I don't even know how many you have. He has a ton of
Couple hundred
these,
ounces here.
at least, sitting on his desk. And and I was like, what the hell are those things? And they are silver maple leafs. Let me bring this up closer to the camera. Silver maple leafs.
10 to a sheet.
10 to a sheet. These are are they all 2003?
2003, 4.9s.
So 2003, 4.9 spine. I think this is considered the long neck Liz version where she's got like a longer neck when she was younger.
Long neck Liz?
You never heard that?
No, man, that's a first.
The older gold like coins with her and everything.
Yeah.
It's called the long neck Liz version. I didn't come up with this. But so I wanted to ask you this because I've never seen coins, like older coins, come in plastic sheets like this.
Yeah, you know what? I just tried to Google it to get an answer for you, and I don't know.
So
I
here's
see some dealers selling it like this.
Are these, so here's essentially the question I wanted to ask you. Are these worth anything more than your typical, like, let's say 2023, 2024 Maple Leafs?
So any year Maple Leaf besides the current year. The current year I pay a
Always
little bit
more
for.
right?
Anything less is considered like backdate years, you know. This right here, I would buy the same rate I would buy like a BU roll.
Okay.
You know.
Just doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is straight. See this RCM on here? This is
Royal Canadian Mint.
Yeah, straight from the mint. These are sealed packages. You know, just as good as getting them in a sealed tube.
The tube, though, I would say is better because it's got protection.
You know what a lot of these people do? They cut it.
Yep.
And then they sell it individually for the most amount of money.
Well, that's what I was looking at. Like, if I were to buy any of these from you, I would do that for my Tuesday night auction, 6 p.m. Eastern. I would cut them, sell them one-offs, or people bought 5. But
you know what? I can't find. I was gonna put maybe 100, 200 ounces on my website.
Yeah.
And like, I would just keep them like this.
Yeah, because it's too much.
Doesn't
arts and crafts. You don't want to sit here with your scissors cutting this stuff up.
Not just not if somebody buys one. You know what I mean? It's a pain in the neck.
Yes, it is. It's not worth it at that point. So essentially, and I would agree with you. Not just the Canadian Maple Leafs, but all these bullion coins. That it really doesn't matter. Like if any of you, and I'm sure a lot of you go online to various dealer websites and you're always looking for the best deal and you'll see like the listings that say BU year varies and that's always typically cheaper. That's always the way to go. I mean, that's what I always buy.
It's weird. Some people have to have the current year also.
I think those are like the collectors. Yeah. Like the people that are saying like every year I want a silver eagle since 1986. Right. Like I want to have one from every year. And it's the same with gold, right? For the most part, I would imagine. Like are there years that are more valuable than others?
You know what? Yeah, every coin's different. You
okay.
know, a lot of people ask for gold eagles. They want the earlier years if they want backdates.
That's what I've seen. The Roman numeral ones.
Just like, sold 2 to the guy before you.
Okay.
Took the last 2 1/10 ounce I had.
Did he?
Both Roman numeral.
When we're done here, you can text him and say, Matt says you're a piece of shit. So he took them, and he was saying, "Oh, you got the gold last time." So now I know. So when we're done, you're texting him and telling him I said that. But yeah, I've noticed too on my auctions or whatever, people, if I happen to have a 1986, people get a little bit more excited because of the Roman numeral, because it's a Type 1. Yeah. It's just something that people like. But in all honesty, being that these things have been minted to like in hundreds of millions, it doesn't make a difference.
Billion's been such mass produced.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So for these then, and again, I've never seen these before, like those of you that are watching like anything like this, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. You're better off just getting like the year varies.
They're cheap right now.
The maples?
Yeah.
You got me interested.
I paid minus 80 cents.
Okay, so
I mean, I'm sorry, plus
80 cents.
I think I'm selling them for wholesale. I think somebody bought them for $1.35 over.
That is very inexpensive.
Yeah.
Are these already spoken for?
I might have 100 ounces, 200 ounces left over.
Okay, I might have to buy some of these and sell them on the auction. So these, I guess, for those of you watching, stick with any year. Don't get like all too excited. It's just like a regular maple leaf. Just because they're like this, it doesn't mean that they're any
people too that
any
ask
better
about certain years. They're like, it's the year my uncle met my cousin.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? They have this.
It's a very important thing to me.
Very significant number in their life.
Well, that's like the people that do the star notes and the serial numbers on like banknotes. Do you ever do them?
No, man, but I have customers that like when I pay them, they go through their money and they're like, yo, this is my birth year.
Oh my God.
Please leave me alone.
I've seen people selling notes on like Instagram saying like possible birth year, and it would say like 1984, like the sequence like 1984, and they'll be asking like $10 over whatever it is. And I don't know, some people will buy it. I think I've sold star notes for like $10 over what it actually was, or $5 over to me. So like if I'm selling $100 bill for 105, I don't freaking care that it has a star on it. But people get sentimental over that stuff.
I had somebody offer me money. Sometimes when I get the Brinks deliveries, they come in all 10,000 stack, come in number sequence.
Oh, the bills themselves?
Yeah, and like I've had people offer, if you get any of them, I'll give you $200 more.
And then they just want to keep the stack just as a collectible thing?
It's number sequence.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
the first one to ever own it and have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't out in circulation yet.
Right. Right. I mean, I guess to each his own. If you've got that type of money to spend extra on cash, like you're buying more, because a lot of people that are watching this, they're stackers, so they're going to say cash is essentially worthless unless you're looking at the older, like educational notes or things like that. Then you're buying like a collectible, like art piece, if you will. But I'll probably pick up, some of these from you. Absolutely. Sure. And guys, just in case you're unfamiliar, I don't even remember what episode this is, 36 or something. I don't know when, depending on when I edit this one. But you got to check out Andrew's website.
Yeah, BayshoreBullionExchange.com. I've been trying to put more stuff on there, man. I've just been busy.
It takes a lot of work.
Oh, my God.
It takes a lot of work.
Sometimes I go 2-3 weeks without. Look how much silver's there.
I know, there's a lot. Guys, you can't see it. Andrew's got a table loaded of, are those 100 ounces?
Yeah, there's probably 4,000 ounces there of silver. And I got to be honest with you. I don't have the time. None of it's going to make it to my website.
No, it's quicker for you to, because think about it. For you, too, you're going to ship that stuff off to a wholesaler. As soon as they receive it, the money's going to be in the account. Whereas if you are posting that to your website, you have to wait and hope that somebody's going to actually buy it, and it's money that's locked up and just sitting there.
Skim off, take the nice stuff, put it on there, but sometimes the nice stuff sits too. It's just hard to.
But and then also, I guess you have to kind of you have to figure out where it makes sense to spend your time. It doesn't make sense if you don't have a ton of website traffic or what have you to the site. See, you're not gonna.
It's weird. As you put more time and effort into it, it starts.
Well, of course.
Views, my God, I'm just not doing it. And that's.
But that's like anything. Like when you and I first started, you were getting a lot of hits. You were all excited. You sent me screenshots. Yeah.
Helping me list stuff on the website and post it on my social media.
And it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
And you sent me screenshots of your website traffic after some of our videos went live, and you had a huge spike.
Some of them thousands.
Yep. Yep. So it does. Same thing with me. Like this summer, I'm just doing metals full time. And I had plans. I think I have a whole batch of stuff just waiting to be posted onto my site.
Oh, nice.
I haven't had the time to even bother because I got to save the pictures, put the listing up. Now, the other thing, too, that sucks, what I don't like about my website, EmpirePreciousMetals.com, is that anytime there's a big fluctuation in spot, like if spot goes up or goes down, the company that hosts my site, they don't have the capability for me to just add $1 or take off $2 like across the board to kind of reflect the change in spot. So like if spot goes to like 35 and I have things listed right now for 33, people are going to just wipe me out. That's happened to me before. I forgot about the site, and one day I had like a guy buy like 16 things off the site. I'm like, oh my God, because spot went up.
At $2, $3 on this spot.
Yeah, it was like, I'm like, oh my God. So I went, and so I have to change the price on every item individually.
Oh, wow.
So it's like if you have a lot of things on the website, that's a pain in the ass. And you click, like you edit,
mine moves
save.
with it, you know.
Yeah, see, so you
I
have
a live market.
Do you have Wix or something? I need to
some type of widget.
And I just don't have the patience to redo it.
Widget plugin.
No, widget plugin, same difference, whatever. But that's part of the problem of having a website. If you've got somebody working for you, then yeah, obviously that's going to help. Are you? He's looking for somebody, guys.
Yeah, somebody in the area.
Yeah, somebody in the area. You can't work remotely.
No remote.
It's
hard. I don't know. You've never had an employee or anybody helping you, you know.
No.
It's not easy. You know how this is. Like, would you trust somebody to handle your coins?
That's the problem. Usually, it's got to be. That's why you see a lot of these businesses are kind of family owned. Yeah. Because usually a family member isn't going to screw you over. You know what? Let's do that for another topic. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, because that's a good idea.
Family matters.
Family matters. Family matters. I'm gonna put a little PNG, like a little GIF of like Urkel pop up right there. But yeah, guys, you know, again, just buy this stuff the cheapest way you possibly can. And again, like Andrew's site is a really good one to check out.
I'll update it
soon, guys, in a few months. In a few months. But yeah, check out Andrew's site. Check out mine. We'll see you guys next weekend.
Yep. Have a good weekend.